In a small village in India, where rice fields stretch to the horizon and life moves with the rhythm of the seasons, lives a woman named Rukmani. Her story is one of love, loss, and quiet strength. This is Nectar in a Sieve, a novel by Kamala Markandaya, and today we'll walk through her journey of survival. Rukmani is only 12 when she's married off to Nathan, a poor tenant farmer. She had hoped for a wealthy husband, but instead finds herself living in a mud hut, surrounded by fields, far from the life she imagined. At first, she feels like a stranger in this new home, but Nathan is kind and gentle. Slowly, their bond grows. Life is hard, but there is peace in small things: planting rice, sharing stories, raising children. Their first child is a daughter, Ira. But then years pass and no more children come. Rukmani worries. What if she's barren? She secretly visits a foreign doctor, Kennington, who helps her conceive. Soon, she gives birth to several sons. The family grows, and so does her love for her husband. Everything changes when a tannery is built in the village. At first, people are excited. The factory brings jobs and money, but it also brings pollution, noise, and rising prices. What used to be a peaceful village now feels unfamiliar and tense. Nathan and Rukmani struggle to keep up. Their sons grow up, some find work at the tannery, but not all are lucky. One son is unfairly fired and becomes angry and withdrawn. Meanwhile, Ira, their daughter, is married off but returns home. Her husband left her because she couldn't bear children. Rukmani's heart breaks for her, remembering her own fears years ago. Hardship deepens. Crops fail, food becomes scarce, hunger creeps in like a silent enemy. Then, tragedy. One son is killed during a protest at the tannery. Another leaves to seek a better life. Kuti, the youngest son, grows sick and thin. In desperation, Ira, gentle, soft-spoken Ira, sells her body to feed her brother. Her mother sees but says neen, othing. There is no room for judgment when a child is starving. Even in these darkest days, the family clings to one another. Rukmani prays. Nathan works. They endure. When the land is no longer enough to survive on, Nathan and Rukmani travel to the city to find their son Murugan, who works as a servant. But he is gone. No one knows where. With no home and no income, the old couple ends up sleeping on city streets, begging for food. They meet Puli, a clever orphan boy with a crippled hand. He helps them survive. Nathan becomes weak and ill. One morning, as the sun rises, he dies quietly in Rukmani's arms. She buries him with trembling hands and a broken heart. And then she walks on. Rukmani returns to her village with Puli. Her home is gone. Most of her children are gone, but something inside her remains unbroken. She begins again. With Puli by her side, she finds a reason to hope, a reason to live. Her life was filled with suffering, but also with love. She never gave up. Even when the world changed, even when she lost everything, Rukmani endured, because in every drop of sorrow, there was still a taste of sweetness, like nectar in a sieve. Nectar in a Sieve is more than a story of poverty. It's a story of strength, the quiet kind, found in women like Rukmani all over the world. Thank you for watching. And remember, books like these show us not just how people live, but how they survive, with grace, courage, and unshakable hope.